Hi everyone, it's Mary from PsychicSoulmateReading.com. Today is Saturday and tonight we have a full moon, and that is the best time to get a reading. So I'm going to be doing a multi-card reading for you today, meant for any time that you're watching this. It could be for your week, you could be watching this maybe a year from now. The reading, the message is meant for you today. That is how the spirit guides work, okay? So I'm going to start first with Nature's Whisper Oracle cards. As you can see, they're really nice, and they just talk to me. They just really do, and they talk to me. Okay, so, and I'm also going to be reading with a new deck that I got that I've been finding so accurate. They're called Oracle of Shadows and Light by Lucy Cavendish, and Nature's Whisper is by Angela Hartfield. Okay, so before we begin, I'm just going to do a silent prayer with these cards. Okay? Calling on to a higher power, calling to our guides, calling to our angels, the divine intelligence. Give us a message for everyone that is watching this, for me, for everybody, for our highest good. Okay? All right, I'm going to start with these. So, what do we need? Oh, so we got some cards in here. Okay. Obviously, I'm just going to choose the first card. Okay, and that was Higher Ground. And definitely taking a card that jumps out here. And that one looks like it's jumping out. Grumpy Red Fairy. Okay, be your true self. Interesting. Okay. Going to the higher ground, it means, well, a lot of things are going on around you in your world at the moment, and it just feels like maybe it could be overwhelming. And this card, what I'm getting from your guides, and my guides, our guides, they're trying to give us a message to look at things on a higher level, like change your viewpoints. Instead of looking at something as being so gloom right now, or something as, woe is me, why is this happening to me? Or if things just seem to be moving too fast, maybe it's better that you just look at it from a higher level, from the eagle's eye, and just eagle's view, and say to yourself, is this really happening, or is there a message, or is there something that I need to really be looking at? Because sometimes we're not looking at ourselves, we're almost looking to blame somebody else for something that's happening, thinking that it's somebody else's fault, when actually it's not that it's somebody else's fault. It's just that we want to escape what is really there, and maybe we're in self-denial, and that happens. It's better to go within and look at, shed some light on the shadows that are going on, the shadows that are being reflected at you, telling you to get a hold of yourself. Know that there will be something much greater for you, because it's actually a shift that's happening, a change that's about to happen. And usually when changes and things like that happen, we tend to go through a bit of a detox. Now when I say detox, I'm talking about like detoxing energies. Things just start to get all frazzled around, and they can be very scattered almost, and overwhelming, and confusing, like it's a bit confusing. But when we take a hold of ourselves and say, okay, this is the direction we're being pointed at, and this is what we need to be focusing on. Look at things inside and analyze. Not so much try to figure them out. Try to just go with the flow. Basically, it's all about being in the moment. And then we got Grumpy Red Fairy. Be your true self. I don't know if I showed you Higher Ground. Grumpy Red Fairy. I don't know if you can see that glare from the window. Okay, Grumpy Red Fairy is telling us to be our true selves. going looking at ourselves and seeing what is real. Don't try to fake anything. Be yourself. With saying that, I'm not talking about just trying to put on a show to try to impress somebody, to try to put a show to try to impress somebody, to try to make somebody like you even more, and trying to make things work the way you want to, or telling somebody what you think that they want to hear just so they can like you. It's trying to seek approval from somebody else. And you may not think that you're doing that, but you are. It's just something that is subconscious, and it's nice to please people. It's nice to be a pleaser. It's nice to give, but you also have to not forget about who you are. It's very important to not be afraid to just express who you are, okay? It's basically telling you just to, be carefree, do what you gotta do, put the energy into yourself instead of trying to worry about what other people are thinking, and don't worry about the judgment. I mean, there is no judgment, but we just tend to think these things, and that stops us from being our true selves, okay? Just for giving you an example, I'm always, when I film these videos, I am just always afraid to show myself because I'm putting myself out in the world, but I have a message, and I have a gift to share with everybody, and I want to help people find their truth, and I just put myself out there. That's all I got to say about that. So that is basically a message definitely telling me, and also telling you to not worry about what other people are going to be thinking, because it's not about what they're thinking, and what they think, who cares? It's none of your business. I know I've said that before, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's important to be your true self. Don't think about it, just do it. Just be yourself, and just be on a higher ground, and just know that there's much more that's out there for you, and better things are going to be. And just know just to let free and let loose, and watch how things just mysteriously, magically start to improve and get better, and life just becomes easier and more fulfilling, okay? So I hope this reading was helpful for you, because it was really helpful for me and what I'm going through. So anyways, have yourself a gorgeous day, and don't forget to visit my website, www.psychicsoulmatereading.com, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? And everybody have yourself a beautiful weekend, and happy full moon. Namaste.